Hey everyone, welcome to another Golden Age Stories stream here. We are playing Mage the Ascension Technogate 1999. Where last we left our heroes, they were investigating into a murder or attempted murder on one of their fellow racing mates, as they had been invited to Autochthonia to do some racing with some prototype race car, futuristic racetrack combat simulated race that they were going to be participating in. Before they were able to even participate inside of the heats, the car was destroyed, or one of their competitors' cars, the progenitor's car, was in a heat, and once it was onto the racetrack, it got attacked by a whole bunch of drones and a whole bunch of turrets that were part of the racetrack, but ended up kind of malfunctioning, and all of them assaulted the car at one time. The head progenitor Dixon had turned into some kind of mesh of bone and flesh that kind of bubbled out of the car and used the car to destroy most of the things attacking him, and then shriveled back into a normal person after growing to like 12 feet tall. Um, the heroes had investigated into that and, had discovered that there was a mechanic, Jimbo, who had a wife that had got addicted to the drugs of the progenitors, and some issue or had possibly been involved in her suicide attempt. You guys had just got done trying to create a party at the progenitors room and trying to gather some information a little bit there, and then we're going to head back and sleep on it after. Well, you guys were just leaving the party after that. I guess we hadn't decided that you guys were sleeping on it. So let's go ahead and just do a quick round of introductions here. So we've got Tycho Vance. Tell us a little bit about your character.
So Tycho is a tall, lanky white boy from Wisconsin who prefers to wear retro futuristic clothing, lots of metallics, big goggles, short hair. I'm thinking about maybe a goatee soon. He's thinking about it. And he grew up at the Madison construct where his mother was working, and his father, Buck Samsonite, is a legendary figure. He was one of the first Technogate explorers of the Umbra in the universe, and he disappeared in 1980 under mysterious circumstances. Tycho kind of blames himself for that, and he's about 24, 25, and up until recently, he was running around in the Umbra with some werewolves, and that whole thing ended with lots of death, and the werewolves don't like him very much anymore.
And now he has joined Technogate 42, Technogate Team 42.
Yep.
And then we have Phaedra Bennett, who is a new member of the progenitors. Tell us a little bit about your character, Phaedra.
Yep. She is a 28-year-old black female from Vegas. Her mother was an exotic dancer who was murdered by this person named Muddin when she was 16. She dedicated her life to hunting him down and found out he was part of this occult that was trying to end the world. That's how she, I guess, fell in with this group. She did eventually was able to conquer him, but now she's trying to figure out a new goal.
Awesome. Yep, and has become quite a strong member and respected member of the Technogate team here as their doctor and pharmacist.
Yep.
And then we have Malakai and his technocratic ways. Tell us a little bit about your character, Malakai.
Yeah, Malakai is the muscle of the group. Came from a military background. Brief spell with some tradition mages, or reality deviants, as they are called proper, before ending up at TG42, providing security for their civilians.
Awesome. All right, so you guys had just left the quote-unquote party that Phaedra had thrown, and so I'm gonna kind of leave it off in the hallway here, where you guys had just kind of closed, like the progenitors had pretty much just shooed you out, but you had learned that they were definitely involved with the suicide of Jimbo's wife.
Are we still in their hotel room? We got kicked
No,
out, right?
You got kicked out.
Yeah. What, Phaedra, what did we find out from them? I heard you talking to that one girl.
Oh, real quick. I'm sorry. Real quick before we continue here, real quick. Normally, we also have Robert that is playing. He is a mind mage that kind of has been, or well, a technocrat that kind of studies psychology and has been kind of the psychologist or the counselor of this group for a while now. And he is currently not here today. His character says at this point that he is going to be heading to bed. He's extremely exhausted and he needs to kind of think about this for a little bit and kind of rest on it. So he heads off to bed at this point.
Cool. Basically what information we got was they used, what was his name's wife?
Jimbo?
Yeah, Jimbo's wife as a guinea pig to test out the blood serum that we got, like the vampire blood. They were testing I guess the blood withdrawal symptoms. They got her heavily addicted and then just really stopped giving it to her. And she threatened to kill herself. They called her bluff and she ended up doing it.
So she did actually commit suicide. That's the
True.
implication that
Yes.
we've got so far.
She, at least that's what they said, is that she ended up killing herself. But I don't believe she wouldn't have done it had she not been heavily addicted to the serum.
It's a bad withdrawal.
Yeah.
And this happened, she died a year ago, right? Last time the race happened. That's the idea.
Yes.
Because these guys aren't based here. They came here last year for the race, found this woman, gave her the drugs because she was a druggie.
Well, she wasn't necessarily a drug. Well, I mean, yeah, she was druggy, but her motivation wasn't just purely, I want to get high. She wanted to amp herself to be on par with Jimbo because she wasn't enlightened. So they used her.
Yeah, I can't imagine what that's like. I was awakened at like age 9. Can't imagine what those people going through life without the understanding. Can't imagine what it's like anymore.
All right, Tycho, check your privilege.
That's my role. Malakai, what do you think we should do?
It troubles me a little bit the way how cavalier, nonchalant, talking about her like a guinea pig. Something like probably have done before, if I was to guess. I don't know what we would do about it though.
We would
Well-
take this information to the board.
Yeah, the only thing we could do is if they were doing this off book and it wasn't sanctioned, I mean maybe there could be some disciplinary action, but I mean this is kind of what progenitors do.
True. But I'm leaning towards this was not sanctioned because of what was in the serum.
I mean, yeah, but we don't know that for sure. And I'm not even sure how we would find out. I mean, these people are high-level progenitors, right?
At least the leader is. But you don't just test them on random people. Usually you start in the lab, and if he's part of the pharmaceutical department, there's ways to do this that it was way easier. So I'm guessing he did this under the books or off the books.
Yeah.
Real quick, I just want to double check. Are you guys talking right outside of the door?
No.
We're in our room.
Okay, so you guys headed down to your rooms and before you started
Yeah.
talking. Just wanted to double check exactly where you guys are. So yeah, you guys are in your spacious giant apartment room that you guys have. Everything is pristine and it smells super clean. You know, there's no dust in the air at all. But you can kind of see just outside of the windows there's a bunch of smog and you know, the roar of the city outside. But go ahead and continue. Sorry.
Oh. Yeah. I don't like doing this, but I was thinking about it while it was happening. We definitely recorded that conversation.
Oh yeah.
That is not a question to the GM. I am saying that is what happened.
Why would we not? Why would
I know.
why would
No
we
way we
not?
wouldn't have. Okay.
I went in there specifically to get information.
So we could take that recording and send it to the guy who arrested Jimbo and just kind of be like, okay, that's
We
it.
need
That's
3 copies.
What's
make
that?
Make 3 copies of it. You can send one off to him, but I say 1 copy goes to the academic board that is in charge of what's his name?
Dixon?
Yes. Send 1 to the director, and we keep 1 just in case.
You know, it's digital. We can just make 1,000 copies.
Okay. I don't know how. I mean, I'm not 100% familiar with how computers work.
At this point, you guys hear a knock on the door. Or actually, well, I guess it would be a doorbell ring.
I'll answer it. You guys expecting anyone?
I'll get behind a load-bearing wall.
There is a speaker that you can speak to the other person on the other side before opening it up, and a camera that you can view.
And it is pretty late in the day. That's correct.
Right, it's about probably 1 a.m. right now.
Yeah. Okay. Can I help you? Talking at the intercom.
Are you taking a look at the video as well, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I mean,
So on the other side of this, you see Tanya, the one that you had drugged at the quote-unquote party. And she's like kind of sloshing back and forth, but she seems to have like some determination in her eye as she's just continuously hitting the button. And she says, I have to talk to you guys now.
was that Robert or was that Tycho that made friends with her at the party?
I guess it was me.
Yeah, I talked to her briefly.
Okay. Well, she's here now and seems to be pretty motivated. So I'll just let her into the lounge
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, let's let her in.
I buzz her in.
Y'all are very trusting.
Yeah,
I
there's
stand
three
in
of
the
us.
far back of the room.
She comes, stammering into the room, trying to get her bearings, and she seems to be pretty drunk at this point. But she also seems to be frantic and like afraid, and she says, he's already took him. This is no good. This is gonna happen all over again. I can't stand it anymore. I can't cover for him anymore. And she's just like frantically just kind of just continues babbling that almost over and over again.
Um,
I wish we had a psychologist to calm her down.
I'll just give her one of our antidotes.
Well, does anybody want to go get Robert and wake him up?
Yeah.
Well, he's
You go into Robert's room and he's not there.
oh no.
Oh, he's.
I told you he took him. It's over.
Who
Shit.
took whom?
He took Robert. He said that you guys were gonna figure it out on your own anyways, and he sent me to distract you, but I don't know why, but I just can't lie to you guys. I have to tell you. He took him.
What's he gonna do with Robert?
He's gonna finish his experiments. The whole reason why he came here.
Okay.
If we go now, we might be able to catch them before they get to the lab.
Well,
Do I believe her?
she's still up under the drug serum, isn't she?
She is,
Could I
but make a empathy plus perception.
God, I gotta buy some empathy.
Same. I'm gonna.
You guys keep on lie checking people, and it's always like, oh man, I don't have any empathy.
Well,
How do I know if somebody's lying?
I'm trying to find something that I have a bunch of dots in that you never ask for, but I don't.
Have subterfuge, but I don't have empathy. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Sounds like most people in the universe.
One success.
I got 0.
I'll grab my guns.
I don't need no roll. I trust her. Tycho, you don't quite know what to make of this. It could be a distraction. Phaedra, you kind of are on the side of trusting her.
I don't know, Phaedra. I don't know, Malakai. She could be a plant. This could be.
I truly don't care. Like,
There's still a very real problem of Robert is missing.
worst case scenario, we show up in there, we're gonna have to fight him. Which, again, we'd have to do even if we had Robert. Plus side, if we defeat him, I get all of his shit. So I'm kind of okay with this.
All right,
Tycho, you
Tanya.
tell me what's the bad side.
Oh, if this is a ruse, and he knows we're coming, it's like a trap.
I'm not
Like-
lying. I'm telling you guys. We gotta go now, though. If we don't go now, we're not gonna catch him.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's go.
I grab my kits.
I don't trust Tanya, but I trust Phaedra. Now, let's
So you guys rush out into the hotel lobby area, and well, actually, how are you going to try? What are you guys? You guys don't actually have any transportation. Are you guys gonna hijack something? Are you going
Oh
to?
yeah, we do.
Oh, what do you have?
Soci.
All right, explain to me what you do.
Well, this is an umbral realm, so I'm gonna pull out my keychain in a private area. So we find like an alley. Can we find an alley?
All right, so yeah, you guys kind of come out of the hotel area. There's like a main road that you're on. You see the bustling city around you. Even in at 1 a.m. in the morning, it doesn't seem to have changed any different from what it was like um, at noon. And you can smell all of the industrial waste that's going on around you. You creep over into a dark corner or over into a dark alleyway that you can get some privacy.
Okay. So I pull out the keychain. I am trying to find the write-up that I did. When in an umbral realm, Soci can be given 2 temporary gnosis or 2 quintessence in order to materialize into a 50s era muscle car that seats 5 uncomfortably. She can travel approximately 50 miles for every task given to her before she runs out of gas. For additional expenditures of tasks, Soci can manifest a variety of capabilities that expand her universe usefulness. All right, so I've got 3.
3 tasks that you're putting in.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spend it all.
All right, so you're definitely going to need the ability to at least hover, if not fly.
Okay. Well, that's what the additional task is for then. So I tell everybody, look over there. And when they're distracted and they turn back, there's just a car there now. And it's going.
Oh, she's a beaut.
Because she has to be loud.
What's the
And if I
flight
knew
mechanic
anything-
like? Is it the like Back to the Future, like the wheels turn into like, shoot off the ground rockets, or?
Ooh, you know what? I was going to say yes, but now that you give me the option, screw that. So wheels, right? That definitely touch the ground. But then the entire undercarriage is just little booster rockets.
Oh, nice.
And then the ones on the edge are kind of like angled out for turning. So it's kind of like she can hover for a little bit, and she can fly for a while, but not super long.
All right,
But
so
it's mostly tires on the ground.
everybody jumping into the car.
Shotgun. Or, Malakai, you take shotgun.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All right. What are we keeping an eye out for?
She says, "I'll give you directions, and hopefully we'll be able to catch up to him. And I don't know what you're gonna do, but I can tell you the way that he's gonna take."
Okay.
All right, go down this street, and she starts giving you some directions. And the car kind of takes off, and she tells you basically to dive down into the bowels of the planet, and away from pretty much all of the civilized quote unquote area that you are in Autochthonia, and go down into the depths of this where it's just all machine and earth melded with each other, and lava and just horrible craziness. Um, Give me a drive check. First one that I'm going to have is just for the basic dive down. So difficulty of 6. And you don't have any other like flight or anything skills, right? You just have drive.
Just jetpack, but yeah, I think drive counts for this one.
Yeah, I think Soci will allow you to kind of treat it more like a drive.
Yeah. I mean, well, is there pilot? There's no pilot. Yeah, there's no pilot.
I mean,
Drive works.
technically is a pilot, just secondary or tertiary skills, but
Yeah. Difficulty 6. Oh shit!
oh,
I destroyed it.
wow,
Holy shit.
wow.
7.
7 successes. Very well done. Very well done. So you basically dive down and just go straight like at top speed basically with no care in the world. There's shit flying by like every second. You guys think that you're just gonna die because you guys are flying at probably, I don't know, we'll say like 300 miles an hour down into the depths of the earth as shit just flies by, and he just is just casually like able to just fly through all of this shit, just like fucking Jedi reflexes all over the place here. So you guys end up getting down deeper into the earth. And actually with that amount of successes, I'm going to allow you can see there's another ship flying. It's like a little shuttlecraft type spacecraft that's flying in front of you, and you're kind of going through chasms at this point. And you can kind of just see them on sensors at this. Well, I guess, do you have sensors on this thing?
No, it's a 50s era muscle car.
That makes sense. So I'm going to say that you kind of just, you get to see it just at a, I'll give you a chance to see them actually. Make a perception plus alertness rolls.
That's for everybody.
Yep.
Oh, damn, I'm fucking killing it. I got 4.
Tycho had a solid 4. Nice.
I also had 4.
Got 2.
All right. So Tycho and Malakai, with your 4s, you definitely are getting good views of him coming up ahead, and that's even helping your driving to like kind of follow him. Phaedra, you're kind of getting a glimmer of him every once in a while, but you're not being able to kind of spot him as well as these guys are. So I want you to make another drive roll. This time it is a difficulty of 8. Also remember you can use advanced techno, not magic, to lower difficulties on these drive rolls, but you got to come up with some stuff and do some Arte rolls.
Oh, I see. Well, let's just hope on this one.
Woohoo! Nice.
Lucky.
2 successes. All right, I am gonna do this then.
I might start spending willpower at some point on these.
I only got 1 success as well. So, you kind of keep at that distance where he's just kind of just out of sight. You know, he keeps on, every once in a while you get in like a long straightaway of the tunnel and you can kind of see him bop behind something. Go ahead and make another roll. This time difficulty of 9.
Tanya, what the hell is going on? Where is he going?
He's going through these tunnels. If you slow down, we're not gonna die then. But he's going out that way. That way.
I spend a willpower on this roll.
Ooh. So that came out to 2 successes with the willpower.
It's 3 with the willpower.
3 with the willpower, yeah. It says
3
3
with
minus
the
1.
Yeah. Yeah. No, sorry. Correct. So 3. 3 at that point. Let's go ahead and see what happens with our good doctor as he continues to pick up speed as well to try and keep ahead of you. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 0 successes. So he kind of bashes up against something, and you can kind of start see him get a little bit closer here now. Definitely is getting with it, and like you can kind of see him now. But as you guys are plowing through this, she says, "Watch out for the turrets!" There are 2 turrets that are coming up. How do you want to deal with these 2 turrets? She's given you good enough warning to give you all like an action at this point before you have to immediately deal with the fire that will be coming in from it. There are 3 turrets altogether. I should specify. Laser turrets.
What was that, Malakai?
Well, I have the window rolled down and I'm half sitting out of it, like prepared to shoot.
All right. Malakai, give me a firearms plus dexterities roll.
Okay, this is with the P90.
While he's doing that, I'm going to yell at Phaedra. You remember last time we were in this car? If you have some tasks, you can manifest new abilities.
Oh, nice, Malakai. 5 successes on your 2-hit. Difficulty is going to be 6. So, yeah, solid. So give me, I believe that's a damage of base of 8. So it would be a total of 12 damage that you can roll on that.
Difficulty?
Difficulty of 6.
Wow. Okay, I screwed up though. No. 2, 2. Yep. That's right. 2 successes.
Oh, ouch.
Yep,
Wow.
bad.
Well, so you lined up a good shot, but it just happened to hit in its most heavily armored plated area, which these don't have quite a bit. You did fuck it up, so it's not firing very well at this point. So, Phaedra, what are you doing?
I mean, I don't have any tasks, so
You don't have any quintessence?
Oh, I do have contestants. I don't know what to do with it, though. I'm just gonna roll down the window and shoot.
It's just like, I don't understand your stupid spirit car.
I don't. So let's see here.
Firearms plus dex, difficulty of 6. All right.
2 successes.
2 successes. So give me, what are you firing with?
A pistol, 9mm.
Okay. So that'll be damage of 4, plus 1, so 5 damage, I believe. If you want to double check, do you have that stats on there? Or if not, we'll just go with 4. I'm pretty sure that's what a 9mm is.
Let me see. wrote that down on my gear. Yep, it's 40-10.
Awesome. So a total of 5d10, not d4s.
Yep. Oh, that is one success.
One success. Nope, you get one more dice. Because you get 4 plus 1 because you had 1 extra above the 2 hit.
Yeah,
Still only 1. But if you combined all of your damage together, you will have enough to destroy one of the turrets. So one of the turrets is down. The other 2 turrets are going to try and shoot. I'm guessing Tycho is going to be taking his action to dodge with the car.
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge.
Okay.
Guessing that's
I'll let you do just one dodge roll to dodge both of these attacks.
is it a drive roll or a dodge roll?
Drive roll. Yep, dex plus drive, sorry. To do your dodge.
Difficulty?
Difficulty of 6.
That's not good.
Oh no. That's not good at all. I stole all of your luck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 damage, or 6 to hit, sorry. So damage is going to be 11.
Why are you rolling d12s, dude?
Don't do T12s. That's no good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's ridiculous. So definitely giving you at least an armor rating of 5 on her.
Yeah, we never came up with that part.
For this sake, I'm going to let you definitely soak this aggravated damage, and you do have a little bit of extra tasks left over, don't you, from the 3 that you have, or?
No, my genius level is 3, so I can only have 3.
Oh,
Right,
so you gave quiescence, not tasks.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can probably use my gun to give her some tasks, but not this round. How do you want to handle the soak roll here?
So just roll a 5d10 for your 5 armor. Difficulty
Right.
6.
Oh, that's pretty good.
1, 2, 3,
3.
4, 3. So 2, 3, 4, 6. So you take 7 damage to your car. I'm gonna give you a total of we haven't done health levels for your car either. At this point, I'm gonna give your car a total of 10 health levels.
That makes sense.
And then so you get, the standard chart. I'm just gonna give it as health levels, but it has the 3 extra bruise levels. So it's got 4 bruise levels, a -1, a -1, a -2, a -2, and a -5, and a incapacitated.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna need a character sheet for my car.
Dang, I didn't even think about that. But yeah, so at this point though, we can continue on to the next round. And I'm gonna let you guys all just kind of act first, and then they'll do their 2 shots at the end of the round.
If anybody has any quintessence or tasks, if you want to put it into the car, please do.
I'm gonna blow quintessence.
So how are you gonna put your life essence into the car. Also, do you have Prime?
I have 2 prime.
2 Prime. Okay, you're good then.
Uh, I'm going to hook up some saline to a USB port and basically try to heal the vehicle.
Do you think my car has a USB port?
Isn't that what that's called? I don't know what it's called.
The thing that my car might have is one of the old timey cigarette lighter ports,
Sweet.
which is
Do
a
you
standard 12 volt. Yeah, that exists on this car.
Okay.
All right. Give me a or I'm just gonna allow it. So you can add some quiescence. Every point of quiescence will heal the car 1 point of health.
Then I will give it 2 quiescence.
All right. So Malakai, what are you doing?
How's the car looking?
We're at 5 out of 10 right now.
So -1, I believe.
All right. I'm going to shoot at one of the turrets. Try to kill a second one.
All right. Go ahead and fire. Difficulty 6.
Looks like 4 successes.
All right. So that'll be 8 plus 3, so 11 dice of damage. Oh, there we go. In fact, I'm going to allow you to shoot through one and into the other one, and you just decimate both of them at this point.
Nice.
So you just get that perfect lineup shot as you guys are driving, through them, and just like get this perfect, like, right through both of them at the same exact time. And go ahead and give me a drive plus dex roll -1 to see if you can start catching up a little bit, because you've had to slow down. Well, not really slow down, but more maneuver in order to try and dodge things. So, and getting hit slowed you down a little bit.
What difficulty?
Difficulty will be 8.
Yeah, spending willpower. Didn't need it.
Still 4 successes.
It is.
And that was
4.
with your -1 as well?
Wait, what?
That was with your -1 as well?
-1 to what?
Because your car is at -1. So
I
drive.
haven't been using any. I haven't been using any bonuses from the car. I have a dex and drive of 3 and 3.
Right. So, but what I'm saying, when the car is getting damaged, it's harder to fly it type thing. So when it's at -1, that would be on the drive roll.
So that's 3.
Well, no, it's supposed to be -1 die, so I'm trying to avoid having to re-roll this.
What I'll do is I'll just do a -1 on your successes.
Okay.
All right. So that puts
That's
you 3. All right. And my difficulty 8. I botch.
Oh, holy shit. Yeah. Fuck, that's a double botch.
So, you're getting to where the laboratory is, and you can kind of see that it kind of comes open to an opening, and there's like a lava pit that is surrounding like a dome-shaped biodome of sorts in this crazy cavern that you guys have ended up in. And he just goes he ends up like kind of trying to like skim through the like near the lava, and one of the lava like pits just kind of pop up, and bubble kind of expands and hits his engines, and he goes flying up and smashes right into the dome, into the center of this complex. The dome is also about 500 yards diameter.
It's pretty fucking big. So there's a cavern, and then inside that cavern is a dome?
Yes.
So
The
the cavern
cavern is gigantic.
Must be kilometers.
Yes, like probably 2 kilometers. And then there's this little island surrounded by lava.
Does it look like they went through the dome, or that they like crashed into and stuck on the outside?
They went through the dome, and they're inside of the biodome.
Did he just pass through the dome, or was like a door opened? What's the dome made out of, I guess I'm asking?
The dome seems to be made out of like metal and glass slash, probably plasticky kind of stuff. But when he like smashes through, it leaves this giant hole that like breaks right through. You can go right through it, but it doesn't completely fall apart or anything. It just creates this big smashed window area.
All right, I gun it for the hole.
All right, make a drive plus dex, difficulty of 9.
Shit.
How much willpower do you got?
I got some left.
If you want to, I will allow you to slow down. Every minus, or every one that you want to slow down on will allow you to like lower the difficulty by a little bit, but you'll be slowing down. But so your base is 9, but you can slow down in order to make it less difficult.
Well, at this point, I'm just trying to get into the dome, so I'm going to slow down a little bit at least.
Okay, so say difficulty 7 then.
Okay.
All right.
Still doing a willpower. So that's 5 dice. There we go. All right, so difficulty 7. Oh, that's 4. 3. Back up to 4.
4.
Yeah.
Nice. Solidly 4 successes, gets you right through pretty easily, and you can see that there is a crash landing area that you guys can kind of set down near.
Is this his ship?
Yep. You also see that, so you're in a forested kind of area in the biodome, and there is a structure built into a mountain. Well, not mountain, but a giant hill, rocky hill, basically. And then there is the ship that's landed just outside of this, sticking out of the ground in an odd way, with holes like in it and shit, just like fire exploding.
Is it empty?
Give me a perception plus alertness roll.
I'm also gonna roll.
Oh, I'm not paying attention.
I'll do it too. Yay! I know what's going on.
So difficulty was 6, right? So you didn't botch. You didn't botch. And you got 3 successes. So everybody else is like, what the hell? Like, I don't know what's going on down there. And Tycho's like, I don't see anybody inside.
Okay, so I don't see anybody inside the ship. How big is that ship?
It's not that big. It's like the size, a little bit bigger than a car.
Oh, okay.
It's like a little shuttlecraft.
Okay, so it looks like they've already left.
Right. And it looks like it's about, to explode.
Oh. Well, then I will not do the thing that I was gonna do. I keep the car, 30, 40 feet up and take a wide berth around it. Is there any reason we would want it to not explode?
Evidence?
I mean, it's just a car. It's just a
Well,
ship.
you don't know what's in the car.
Yeah, but it's about to explode.
All right.
Apparently, I get the feeling.
You can visually, you can see that it's like all on fire and seems to be getting worse.
It's like, no, Phaedra, I've seen that 100 times. That is about to explode.
Okay.
Can I see, like, you said there's a large building, right?
Correct. Like a mansion, and you're looking at like probably a Victorian era kind of mansion that's built out of a mountain. Or not a mountain, it was a rocky structure, basically.
Okay. So between the crash site and that building, can I see anybody moving?
With your successes, I would say that you basically see them somebody carrying somebody into the front door.
Oh, they've already made it. It's probably because he's got all his progenitor vampire powers and shit. Oh, man. I really want to manifest a battering ram on this thing and run into that building. I'm going to do that.
I was going to offer a couple of quintessence to repair the damage. So, make use.
Yeah, I could probably add 2 more quintessence with some saline. I was holding back just in case.
So, so I line up the car, and actually let me do, so we're just kind of hovering, and like an explosion happens in the background, and I pull out my calculator, and I'm gonna do entropy 1 to figure out the best spot to hit the building.
Okay.
So let's do perception hypertech. Skills 2. Damn it. There. Oh no. That's not a botch.
Yeah,
So it's a
just
straighter,
0.
straighter ret roll.
Nope, that's a failure, so you don't get to do the erect roll.
Oh.
But you get to try again at a difficulty +1.
I'm gonna ask for help.
Roll.
I'm like, anybody know which part of the building I should hit? Because we don't want to kill Robert.
Because you're like hovering.
Hey, Tanya, which part of the building should I ram into?
Oh, that's a good idea. I'll do a roll here for her. She's got an okay idea of where to hit it. She's like right in through this window. It'll get you
Okay.
onto the second floor, and you'll hopefully be able to get a drop on him. He's going to be going up.
Okay. And so I look over to Malakai and I'm like, okay, I'm not sure if you've done this before, but just, imagine whatever way you would think of to give energy to a car and then do that and kind of just visualize the change that you want to see in the car. And I'm hoping for a battering ram of some sort.
I was just gonna give it health levels, so but we could do like a big ram on the front.
Awesome.
Maybe like those a deer guards, something like that.
Give me a technology plus, I guess you could go with manipulation, maybe strength. Maybe dex. Yes.
Dex would definitely be my preferred one of those.
Sure, let's go with dex. Dex plus technology. Oh. Don't
Woot.
forget about those 10s.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes.
All
What we
right.
tell you about having that many successes in a vehicle?
All right. Go ahead and do an Arte roll, difficulty of 3.
Okay.
All right, you make a badass battering ram that appears on the front of the car.
Yeah, just to protect the car from the impact. Make it more effective.
All right. Go ahead and make a drive plus dex difficulty of. We're gonna go with 8.
All right. So I line her up and give it a few revs. And then, okay, I've never actually driven stick shift. But is it clutch drop? What is that? Or you rev it up and then you drop the clutch and it like catches? I want to do that.
Okay. Yep. I know what you're talking about. All right. So you rev her on up, drop it. Go ahead.
Shit. I forgot my -1 DP mod. Should I do the willpower? Should probably do the willpower. Fuck it. Oh no. Oh wait, no, that's good. That's fine.
That's fine. You got one
I
success.
got one success.
All right. So you smash it in through the window, get it perfect, kind of, not perfect, but you get it pretty good enough so you don't really do any damage to the car, but you wreck the room that you guys kind of end up in, which is like this old Victorian story, bedroom basically that you guys end up in. And the car, is basically stopped. And unfortunately, Tina, being completely and utterly drunk at this point and not really having herself strapped in very well, is got all fucked up and is basically like passed out, hanging out of the car at this point.
All right, so I climb out of the car and pull her out and lay her down on the floor.
Oh.
And then as is the agreement, all right, Sosie, you are free to go. And if you want to come back, I show her the keychain.
She goes, "That was fucking awesome," and she jumps back into the keychain.
The car cannot talk.
Yeah, it can.
She honks 3 times.
She honks 3 times, and jumps back into the
She
keychain.
honks and she revs.
She does both of those 3 times and jumps into the keychain.
All right. Cool beans. Where
All
are
right.
we?
So, you guys are in a Victorian room with a busted out wall. There's a door that goes what would you would believe be deeper into the house, and then there's a door that goes kind of more just to the other, not necessarily deeper into the house and into the cavern, but just more of the front, possibly into another room or a closet or something like that.
And we're going to take a listen.
Do a perception plus alertness.
So do the same.
Ooh.
One, two, three, four, five.
5.
All right, so at the extremely high successes of Malakai, you can hear the good doctor screaming at something, saying, "Destroy the intruders!"
Oh, that's
And he
something.
seems to be running up a staircase outside this door, going deeper in. It seems to be like he came in from the main entry level and is kind of running up. You guys are in one of the rooms just near the main entryway on the second floor, and he seems to be running up. At the lower successes, you can hear some rumbling and some in Malakai, of course, you're hearing this as well, but there's some rumbling of something coming, large things like charging down the hallway heading towards where you guys are.
Was he fireman carrying anybody?
Yes, the doctor was fireman carrying somebody.
Okay.
Okay.
I pull out my ray gun.
Oh, he's also quite spry and quick for such an old man.
Not surprised. Yeah, I'm gonna. I got my 9mm in my left hand and my trank in the right, just in case.
All right, so you guys gonna make your stand in this room?
Am I strong enough to pick up that lady and use her as a shield?
Holy shit!
What's wrong with you?
What's your strength?
2.
No.
Okay.
We drugged her to tell us the truth. She is not a good person.
Are there any insects in this room?
Make a perception plus alertness roll. Yeah, there's
4
bugs.
successes. Okay.
There's like some spiders and
Spiders.
flies.
I guess spiders would probably be better. Give me a second.
About how far away was that doorway that he ran through?
He's currently on the second floor, probably about, I would say probably about 50 yards away from you, and heading up. No, maybe even less than that, probably about 25.
Okay. All right.
He's basically just on the other side of the wall, beyond a like probably what is a Victorian. You don't know for sure, of course, but there's probably some kind of Victorian entryway to this mansion. It's multiple stories of, you kind of enter and you see this like. But anyways, you don't see any of
Yeah.
that anyways. So, but you get that feeling from the way that he's running up these stairs.
Okay.
Do we know, is he currently in his like big giant 12-foot tall person form?
No, he was in his old man form currently. Actually, no, after the crash, he would have been the 12-foot tall. So yeah, he would be a big lumbering thing. I take back the spry old man thing because yeah, he would have used the hulking form in order to get through, and then you're chasing him, so he's just going to keep that form. So you've got two lumbering Hulk form things possibly charging at you. Are you guys going to make your stand here, or are you going to head into the hallway and try and run away or something?
I have no idea.
I mean, it is 8:20. Do we take a break?
I think that's a good point for us to take a little break here. Good suggestion, Amber. All right, let's go ahead and we will be right back in about 15 minutes or so, and it goes to you can hear the thunder of the creatures heading towards them through the halls as they smash through and just don't even give a shit about what they're crushing in order to get to you. And you guys are just like, what the fuck are we gonna do? All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Technogate. We are currently in the Victorian-style mansion at the heart of Autochthonia, surrounded by lava and a biodome. The heroes have a duo of monstrous creatures, from the sounds of it, that are stomping their way towards them as they are in a smashed up Victorian bedroom. The players are scrambling to figure out what they will be doing next. So, what will you be doing?
I am going to pull out my tricorder, and seeing that Phaedra is doing something with spiders, I am going to start using my stored patterns of our scans of us and get ready to project those auras onto either nothing or possibly something. To fuck up their ability to see us.
All right. Phaedra.
So I reach for my fanny pack, unzip, and I grab 3 vials. One of them has some fungi growing in there that I've cultivated to increase growth. I've also have a red vial that has dried vampire blood that I've made into a powder. Mixing those into my palm. Mixing just a little bit of saline as well to make it a little bit more good. And then I toss that at a spider web that I see has 2 spiders on it.
All right. Make a I'm going to have you do just a straight arete roll, difficulty of 6. You can do you can an arete roll, difficulty of 6. You will have to, or you can do like medicine, I would say, and intelligence in order to lower the difficulty.
Okay, I'll do that first. Is that also difficulty 6?
That will be difficulty of 6, yeah.
3 successes.
All right, and then difficulty of 3 then for your arete roll.
That is a 0.
That is a 0. You can do the arete roll again at difficulty 4.
Okay. I will spend a will. Can I? Yep, I'll spend a willpower. Three successes.
All right, with 3 successes, I'll allow you to enlarge the 2 spiders. And Tycho, do you want to project onto these spiders?
Now that I see them, yes.
All right.
So they are 30 times their size, if I remember correctly by this spell. Because each success gives it 10 times its size.
Well, you would be doing 1 at 30 times the size then. You'd be at 15 times the size if you divvied up the successes, basically.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm okay with that.
So 2 giant spiders, grow out of the webbing and kind of like hop down and look at all of you. And then Tycho, you are projecting that using the umbral space around you in order to kind of in tune. It's what are you using? Dimensional science, and is there anything else you're using? Life?
Just dimensional science, because this is just Well, that's the only one that I have 2 in. Yeah, but I'm projecting the aura of Malakai and Phaedra onto the spiders.
Okay. Give me a Arte roll difficulty of 5.
Can I use something to augment that?
Yeah, because you're using your tricorder stuff, so hyper technology plus or hypertech plus in wits
I
difficulty.
was gonna argue. I was gonna argue for wits because I'm doing it fast.
Yeah, absolutely. So difficulty of 6.
Nice.
All right, so your difficulty will be 3.
Ooh,
Yeah,
just made it with 1.
All right, so I'm going to allow you to project the aura of. I'll allow for both of them. So there's like an aura of you guys in these 2 giant spiders. And Malakai, what would you like to do in preparation? Did we lose you, Malakai?
He's making a bit of noise.
I am here.
Oh,
I missed the question though.
oh, sorry. What are you doing in preparation of these 2 creatures coming into this room?
I guess I'm gonna get ready to shoot one,
All right.
depending on how the other guys. I don't want to interrupt something that other people are doing, but I want to get ready to shoot one.
I have a recommendation. We should probably leave this room because these are just normal spiders that are bigger.
Well, I think at this point we've got everybody kind of set up right now you can prepare to leave the room. But it sounds like we got everybody kind of lined up a shot, created the giant spiders, and we've got the projection of the aura onto those spiders. So as you guys are prepping and getting, this all ready, and just as you're perfectly lining up, a good shot for when they come through the door, the door busts open, but also the wall next to it busts open as well. And there's an explosion of wood that just smashes out. And behind it, you see about 8-foot tall, flesh crafted monstrosities that are before you. Not quite as beautifully horrific as those created by the Zimisei, but definitely horrific in their own beautiful way. The sight before you is quite intimidating. Make a difficulty 5 for your willpower roll. Oh, Tycho is like, I am not afraid of this.
I used to see shit like this back in the day. That's also a ridiculous roll.
Thank God. 4.
All right, all of you kind of see the horrific sight and the terrifying display of power before you, and you're like, all right, let's do this shit. Malakai, I'm going to allow you to take your first shot here as a surprise round attack. Go ahead and roll dexterity plus firearms. Oh, shooty. Tutti fruity.
Shit, should have split
I've
his
never
dice.
seen a black
Oh,
number
wait a
like
minute.
that before.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is
What was that?
4
It's
plus
not.
4 equals 4 plus 4.
It didn't roll.
Yeah, it didn't do anything.
Hell is this?
Yeah, it took the roll mechanic and used that as the total.
That should have been Dex and Firearms.
And try rolling it again.
Well, look at that. That's
Well, why
Still
didn't it?
5.
still 5. All right, so roll 12 dice of damage.
It's weird. It's like roll 20 fucking glitched.
It was like, I don't know. I want him to get 8 successes. The GM doesn't look. They'll never know.
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What the
Well,
hell?
that's 1.
Well,
Wait, is that all? Oh, yeah, that's 12. Yeah. Shit.
yep. Wow, that is not expected, but how she goes.
That's how she goes. So you lined up the perfect shot, but the way that it kind of like as soon as you shot, like they busted through the door and you shot pretty much at the same exact time and a piece of wood just got like right, it would have gone like right through his eye, but like a piece of wood just like came and like smashed it just at the wrong second, and just like barely knocks it off so it just like skims the top of his skull.
Mhm.
All right. So we will go into well, basically at that the spiders kind of freak out and stop doing stuff for or caring about you guys and just hop and start attacking the two monstrous creatures, and they kind of enter into a battle with each other. So I'll give you the option. You can continue fighting these creatures, or you can try and sneak out of here.
Let's sneaky snacky. We got Robert to go get.
Yeah, let's get after him.
Yeah, I want to sneak out of here. That's
All right, I want everybody to make a stealth plus dexterity roll, difficulty of 4.
I got 1 in there. Oh no.
Tycho.
So
Not a botch.
Malakai and Tycho are able, or I'm sorry, Malakai and Phaedra are able to get out pretty easily. And Tycho, you're almost noticed by them, but you can make another roll. And if you don't fail this one, you are not noticed and you can get out of here, no problem. If you fail this one, you are noticed and there will be a swipe that will be taken at you.
Difficulty on this one?
Difficulty on this one will be 6. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
What's wrong with you? You
It's
used
like
up
they-
all your good dice.
Dude, that is
Those are-
literally the same exact roll. 1126.
Holy shit.
1126.
That seems very
Hey,
unlikely.
Hey, roll 20 is being glitchy. Huh?
Yeah, your dice are being glitchy. That sucks. You get new dice.
I should just roll dice in real life and tell you what they are.
But then our adoring fans wouldn't be able to see what you're doing. Oh, you get
Dice.
get a dice camera. Yeah, there you go. But I am gonna take a swipe at you, and this is gonna hurt. 2, 3,
That's
4, 5,
ridiculous.
6,
Oh.
7. So I will allow you to take a dodge on this. So you have 7 successes that you have to defeat on a dodge roll, but it should help to not hurt as much when he hits you. Unless you're crazy athletic, like I didn't know you were.
There is no dodge. I think on this one it's athletics.
Yep, athletics plus dexterity.
Athletics. Okay.
Come on, Gohan.
Difficulty on this one?
So this I'm gonna go with the standard of 6.
Okay. I will spend a willpower on this one.
Is that 3 then? Yep, 3.
That's 3.
All right, so that brings it down to 4. So 4
Oh, jeez.
strength. So we'll do 4. Or no, sorry, it would be 3 plus strength. Then I'll just bring strength down 1. Okay, so 1, 2. Try and soak 2 bashing damage. It's not that bad.
Oh shit! What's my soak roll?
Stamina.
Yeah, because this isn't aggravated or anything.
Nope, he just tries backhanding you back into the room.
Jeez, lots of ones. But yeah, so I soak 1. So I think I take 1 pointed bashing damage then.
Yep, 1 point of bashing damage, and you still have to try and sneak out of the room, or you can engage in combat.
No, I'll try and sneak out of the room.
It's just, every time you try to sneak out, he's just gonna smack you back in. All right, stealth plus dex, stealth plus dex. Difficulty
Stealth.
of I'm gonna do 6 at this point because he's aware of you.
There we go.
Oh, look at that! You get
Good
through.
job.
I was also gonna let Malakai and Phaedra take a turn to maybe help you if need be, but you get through. So after getting smacked back through, you're just like, okay, just time it. And so you guys make it out into the hallway. The fighting of the spiders and the 2 horrific creatures continue. You guys gonna make your way as you guys kind of run down. You make your way into a large open, entryway with the spirally or the staircases that kind of go up multiple floors, and you know that they were heading up. So are you guys just gonna start heading in the direction that you think is the most likely?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to scan for Robert at some point if I can.
Oh, I whip out my DNA scanner. I've got him. That's what I been getting everyone's DNA for.
All right, give me an arete roll. Difficulty of I'm gonna go with 4 on this.
2 successes.
I'll give you a kind of a lock on where he is. He's at the very top floor. And
Alright.
deep into the rocky hill that this mansion is built out of.
Yep, it's time to book it, because if he's already reached the top, that means he's going to start experimenting soon.
All right, so you guys end up at the very top. There is a double door. 1 second, sorry.
So if Robert gets turned into a big flesh monster, does that mean we gotta like have that on our team for a while?
I don't think he's gonna turn him into a big flesh monster.
You don't know. He's
No, I don't.
dabbling with some Easy blood.
It's called an educated guess. It's probably like for other stuff.
Okay. I'm about 80% sure I could probably revert 60% of the things that I would have done to Robert's body. So that's the silver lining.
Sorry about that. I'm back now. All right. So you guys are at the very top of the mansion, and there's a double door, decorative, 10 feet tall, like door before you. You you have the signature that he's just beyond this doorway.
Okay. I try to look through the keyhole. Is there a keyhole?
Yeah, there'll be a keyhole. Go ahead and take a perception plus alertness.
Perception. Alertness. That's one.
Okay, so you kind of, try and get like some look here, and what you can see is that there seems to be some kind of advanced technological biolab maybe beyond here. You can kind of get some, you can kind of see some instruments and some tubes, and you can see a two like bio beds basically, and there's Tycho is being, or sorry, Robert is being put down onto one of the beds, and the other is already occupied by something else.
Oh no.
Okay. Oh. I'm gonna hope that's not what I think it is. I'm going to combine my building analyzer with my portable X-ray to scan the room to make sure if we barge through this door, we don't set off something.
Okay.
So I'm looking for traps.
You're checking for traps.
Perception plus alertness. Check for traps.
That's a great idea, Phaedra.
All right, so perception plus alertness, difficulty 6.
Yep.
2 successes.
There is a laser door that will cut you up if you try just entering through this thing.
A laser door?
Well, a laser grid, like that's protecting the door, basically.
So if we don't use the door and perhaps like break the wall down, does that go off?
Probably not, no. Most people don't use walls to enter buildings.
Yeah, what, Phaedra?
Would you like to ingest this vial real quick?
No. Is it one of the vials from the progenitor?
No. It's one of mine.
It's one of yours?
Yes.
Okay. What does it do?
It's my vampire blood.
I'm gonna try and disable this laser grid.
No.
Yeah.
What can
Hey, Malakai, disable this laser grid.
You know what? I take my own vial.
Snap. I'm still gonna try and disable the laser grid.
Go for it.
Malakai, can you help me?
I inject myself with my own vial of
So you-
vampire blood.
So you're going to be boosting your strength, I'm guessing.
Yes.
All right. Give me a Arete roll difficulty of 6.
3 successes.
I'll let you boost up your strength by 3 if you want to keep going. You can keep going.
So my strength is already at 3.
So you're at 6. So you get 1 point of paradox. What's your paradox at, by the way?
3, 4, 5.
I'll make you a deal.
I don't like that. But okay, what's the deal?
I will let you have 0 paradox, but something happens. Like, I'll get rid of all of your paradox right now for you, but something's going to happen.
Snap. Do we?
See, and normally I would, but I just ingested vampire blood. So with death resonance, I'm gonna do a critical roll.
You're going to do a what?
I'm just gonna roll for myself.
Oh,
All
my
right, I'll do it.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, I think I know what Phaedra is going to be doing moving forward. But so Phaedra downs this vampire blood that she has. And Phaedra, you remember that alien thing that you'd seen in the other blood before, but you really weren't able to identify it. You kind of detect that there's also some of it in this blood as well, but it's at a very minute level. And there's a weird paradox backlash that kind of happens, and this just kind of grows exponentially, and you end up turning into a giant, horrific, monstrous creature of flesh-crafted, bone-crafted monstrosity, and you smash through the wall.
Am I still of sound mind?
Yes, you're still of sound mind.
Okay, good. I'm okay with that.
So as I'm setting up some of my technology to try and get through this laser grid, what exactly is happening here?
You look over and I'm not myself.
Did you Hulk out?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like a 10-foot tall flesh and bone, all of her clothing ripped off. She just grew into this bubbling mass of disgusting flesh and horrible bones sticking out. And then she smashed through the wall.
Phaedra smash?
Oh yeah, I smash.
So on the other side, I'm guessing that you're just gonna follow her in now, or run away.
Yeah. Let's go with I'm following her through the wall to like the side of the doors. I don't know what this looks like.
Malakai, you also
I'm
follow?
gunning for
Yeah.
I'm gunning
Oh.
straight for Dixon.
I will also follow.
All right, so you guys enter into the laboratory room. The main things that kind of draw your attention immediately is the 2 bio beds with 2 people inside of them with tubes interlinking into each other. No process has started yet, but he looks like he's getting everything all set up. And when you smash through the wall, he turns around in his lab coat with his crazy, wild scientist hair, wide-eyed, and he's like, it turns into this, nearly the same exact thing. And everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Kaboom.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I just rolled a 9, that's all.
It's
It's weird seeing numbers that high in this game.
I rolled a 10.
Should have left you my trank gun, Malakai.
What would that do at this point?
Poison him if you just keep loading him with it.
I mean, did you have your trank gun on you?
I mean, I'm not sure anymore now.
Like, you got so big that all your clothes ripped off. So at this point, I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably over by the wall.
I think it might just be more effective to shoot him with my ray gun.
All right, so first to declare is Phaedra. And you're only declaring, you're not taking your action.
Does this thing have a throat? Because I'm going for it.
Yeah, there's a throatish area.
Yep. Just gonna punch him right in the throat.
All right. Tycho, you are declaring. What are you going to be doing?
Going before her. I am going to pull up my ray gun and I am going to shoot the good doctor.
All right, and Malakai.
I will also be shooting the good doctor with my P90.
Okay, and the good doctor is going to be punching Phaedra in the face. So, starting off with the punch to the face, dexterity, which will be that, plus brawl.
Oh, he goes first.
Is that.
I thought he rolled a 10.
He rolled a 10, plus his dexterity, plus his wits is 21. So I get, unless you want to change to a dodge, I have a lot of successes on you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. 8 successes to hit you. Do you want to dodge or take that?
Okay, so is my health still the same?
Right now I haven't done damage. Oh, you mean
True.
how much health? You in this form, I'm going to be giving you. You can go ahead and do a plus 4 to your strength, 4 to your dexterity, and 4 to your stamina.
Yeah, so your soak roll is going to be pretty high.
And then I'll also give you 3 extra levels of bruise damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take it.
All right. So that was 8 successes. So 7 plus his strength, which is 6 right now. So 13. 5, 3. Oh, fuck.
What the fuck?
Oh God.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4.
That was 13 damage dice?
Yeah, because he had 7 to hit, and he has a strength of 6. Or 8 to hit, which gives him 7 extra damage, and then he has a strength of 6. So that was, sorry, where was I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and then
Killing
6.
Phaedra.
So 10 damage. You get to use all of your stamina to soak that, which is at plus 4 right now.
Is that just a straight up stamina roll?
Yep, just stamina. Unless you had, which you don't have armor or anything, of course, on.
Just ripped right off. I feel like this is about to turn out poorly.
Great.
Well, you did soak 3, so you only take 7. So I believe you're still at just -2.
You gave me 4 additional bruised, right?
3 additional
Or was it
bruised.
5?
3 additional bruised
Yep.
levels.
So I'm hurt.
All right. So yeah, he just winds up and just takes like a solid smash right into your jaw, just knocking you back as you still get to hit him though. So, but we'll go with Malakai first.
All right, we're gonna shoot him. Shoot him twice. Splitting the die pool to 2 shots.
Don't forget to split your dice pools.
Always a good idea.
Hey kids, don't forget to split your dice pools. I gotta remember to do that too.
Ooh, nice. Ooh.
Oh, very
All right.
good.
So first one is 5 successes, so that's 12 dice of damage, and then the next one is 2 successes, which will be 9 dice of damage.
Greater than 6. That's the first damage roll. And the second damage roll. Ooh, that second hit a lot of 10s.
So it should
I
be
don't know if they affect.
6 successes, because 10s do double successes, so we'll have 6 successes on the first one, and he soaks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so he takes 1 point of damage. And then on your second one, you've got 5 successes, 6, 7, 8 damage. I have 1 success, 2, 3 successes, so 5. So you did a total of 6 damage to him right now. Which he also has the extra bruise levels as well. So that would put him at -2 as well. Or wait, no, the first 4 would be nothing. Oh, just -1. So he's at -1 right now.
Yep. We're both hurt.
Both of you two. All right, and then Tycho, you are going to shoot him with a laser gun.
Yeah, so I am also going to split my dice pool, but I have 5. What's the difficulty for shooting him?
Difficulty is 6.
Okay. Now I do have the energy weapon skill, but I think the difficulty remains the same, and it's just, so that I can actually shoot an energy weapon.
Right, if you're using firearms, it would be difficulty of 8.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I have a total of 5 dots in dex and energy weapons, so I am going to do a 3 and a 2. And hope they'll fuck.
3 1s and 5 dice. That's not good.
Yeah.
You are attracting the ones, and you botched.
Can I spend a willpower to negate the botch?
No, because it's not magic.
Okay. All right. Well, do what you will, GM.
So let me think about this for a second. It's your father's gun, so I don't want to blow up the gun. But what I am going to say is that you you go to like fire on him, and you're kind of like trying to get into position. You don't see quite what's going on, and you kind of ding yourself on like in the head by like like a cable that's kind of like hanging down, and you ended up like getting tangled up in it and dropping the gun.
This one's for you, Buck. What? Ah!
I'm actually very okay with this result. He could have went the simpler route and just shot me.
You shoot Phaedra in the back of the head. She's dead. Game over. You all lose.
Lose.
All right, so Phaedra, you are up.
Sweet. All right. Gonna hit him. Hit him right in the throat. I would say face, but throat's more vulnerable. Is that strength? And then can I use melee?
Dex plus brawl or kung fu, but yeah, you can't use. Well, I'll say that you do have like some kind of like bones like sticking out, spurs out of your arms and stuff like that. I'll allow you to use melee. So it's Dex plus melee, difficulty of 6.
One more dice because I have an additional part of Dex. 6 successes.
All right. Go ahead and roll strength plus 5 damage. Plus 1. So because you're doing the using barbs, so yeah, strength plus 5. Or sorry, strength plus 6. Let me just continue to throw out numbers here so that I confuse you more.
Strength plus 6.
Yes, strength plus 6.
And then I also have one additional die. 6. So what would that be? So it'd be 7. I have an additional roll. 4.
All right. So, let's see what he can soak of that here. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
You like just smash into his jaw or into his neck, and he just like pushes into your fist and is like and just spit just filling up into your face as he just screams at you. All right, next up is Phaedra for declaring.
Where's my fanny pack?
Back on the other side of the wall.
Okay. I gotta go all in. I'm going for another hit.
All right, you can also spend a willpower point to negate all of your minuses this turn if you wish.
I don't have any more willpower.
Oh no.
I got 1, and that's for if I fuck up.
All right, Tycho.
I'm gonna pick up my gun and shoot him once. I shoot him once.
Okay, to pick up your gun, I'm gonna half your dice pool then.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna go try and save Robert. Maybe this is a runaway situation.
All right, and then Malakai.
2 quick shots.
All right, and then the big giant monstrous doctor is going to try and punch Phaedra in the face again. So Dex plus brawl.
Please, dice gods, may there be plenty of botches.
Hey, no 10s this time.
1, 2, 3. 3 successes to hit you. Do you want to dodge or do you want to continue with your punch?
I'll continue with the punch and try to soak.
Okay, so I get strength plus 2, so that is 6, 7, 8. Yes. So 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 2. Try and soak 2 damage.
Only soaked 1.
All right, so you take 1 point of damage. Malakai. He gets a nice little another chin maker off on you. Staggers you back a few feet.
Wait, Phaedra, is your stamina normally 1?
Oh, it's maxed out right now.
Oh, okay. I mean, it rolled 5 dice. I'm just wondering what your stamina normally is.
It's just, it's usually 2.
So
Oh,
you
then
should
you
get
should-
1 more dice of doing that. And Malakai comes out pretty strong here. So you can roll 1. Just roll another d10 and see if you get a success. So Malakai, your first one will be 8 dice of damage, and your second one will be 10 dice of damage. And Phaedra, you take no damage.
Sweet.
Wow. Wow.
Well, the first one, I'm not even gonna roll to soak, and the second one, I soak 1, 2, 3, 4 out of your 8. So I take 4, which puts me at 10, which puts me at incapacitated, but not dead. Well done, you guys got the perfect. You shoot him like just right through the eye into the brain and out, but just in the like perfect like motor function area, and he just drops down to the ground and shrivels back up into an old man form. Phaedra, you also, with your adrenaline calming down, then also shrivel back down into your normal form.
Did I happen to get David's phone number? God.
Now is not the time to think about dating.
Um,
Yeah, you have contact information for him.
I look around the room for cloth of any sort, because I'm probably butt-ass naked.
There's a lab coat that you can find pretty close.
Sweet.
So on this round, I was trying to say, get Robert out of the bed. Is like anything connected to him yet?
So he's all strapped in and connected into, but nothing's been turned on. So yep, you start removing all of the stuff from him
Okay.
while these guys shoot down the other guy.
Yeah, I'll start taking the straps off, and if anything's like connected to his body, I'll wait for Phaedra.
Okay. Yep, there are a few things connected into his body. He's got tubes going into his arms.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to first, before I touch him, look at his desk to see what he was trying to do first.
All right, give me a medicine plus intelligence. Actually, wits. Wits plus medicine, difficulty of 9.
Could I have gotten a willpower back for survival?
Yes, I'll give you willpower for that.
And I'll spend it.
And I would immediately spend it. 1 success, 2
But
successes,
that is 3 successes.
3 successes,
4 successes. 4 because of the willpower.
4 because of the willpower. Wow. Okay, so I did
Damn.
not anticipate that at a difficulty of 9. So you quickly kind of look over what's going on here. You look over the research notes that he kind of has and what like, because he's already in the process of doing what he's doing. You can see that he is planning on basically not just removing the blood from this other creature, which you quickly analyze as being another vampire. Or not another, because, of course, Robert is not a vampire. But there's a vampire in the other biobed. And there's a transfusion that's basically was going to be taking place. But it's also being enhanced by quite a bit of entropy, life science, entropy science, and a little bit of matter science, but also spirit science, or dimensional science. And he was not just transferring the blood, he was trying to transfer the whole there's like an infection that's inside of these vampires that allows them to do flesh crafting. This infection, the more that you use flesh crafting, the more powerful it gets. The vampire is filled with this other spiritual thing that this other spiritual infection, and he's trying to just jam it into and completely removing it from the vampire and putting it into Robert.
Well, hey, that's crazy there.
To a certain degree, you can also see, I would say with that many successes, I'll also let you know that he's kind of looking for a cure. To a certain degree.
How successful, percentage-wise, did he think this procedure was going to be?
He had done it multiple times. He'd gotten it. Everyone had been a failure up until he had hoped this one, but he had put it at probably about a 60%.
Okay. Okay. Is the vampire alive?
He's undead.
True. That was a dumb question. So let's unhook Robert, and then we're going to take the other one home.
Record scratch?
You heard what I said. This is an infinite supply of what I need to research, sir.
Are there facilities on the Orfeo that are, comparable to this that we're going to be able to use to, keep it in whatever stasis it currently is?
Well, let me take a quick scan first. If we take this with us, does this stop the connection of keeping it in stasis?
Give me a medicine plus wit roll, difficulty of 8.
Three successes.
When you examine the setup, the creature, the vampire, is heavily sedated, and that's what's keeping it under currently.
Okay.
You estimate that the sedation, from your understanding of what's being done to this thing, it's being put into some kind of torpor, and it's as far as you can understand, it's going to be a long time before it comes out of this torpor state.
And could I replicate whatever sedation that it's under?
Yeah, given time.
Yeah, we're taking this with us.
Okay. Phaedra, can and I'm looking at like the whole thing that this vampire is in. I'm like, is it? Actually, I suppose I'm not asking Phaedra. I'm asking the universe. Is it something that could be disconnected, like as a module and transported? And how difficult would that be? I mean, I have hypertech.
It's a biobed that's built in as a structure, so it's not necessarily portable.
But you could just carry him.
I'd rather not.
I mean, I could just do it myself. But he's coming.
Phaedra, you will be the death of us one of these days.
Fine. I have you uploaded.
You're literally arguing against me on that point. Like, oh no. You won't die because I have you uploaded and I'm cloning you in that case. Thank you. Thank you for that, like, vision of the future where for just a moment I think to myself, am I the first one? Am I still the original?
Yes.
I'm not going to ask if I believe here. Can I use perception and hypertech to, like, disconnect at least some of this biobed from the wall that we can transport this thing with?
Yeah, give me a roll difficulty of 6.
Let's see. Extra skill 2, perception, hypertech. Oh my god, I'm so good.
Yeah, you
That's
can
a-
figure out a way to get this so you can teleport it out of here.
No. I'm assuming there's some tasks around here. I'll just bring Sosie back and turn her into a station wagon. We can load up the back.
Taking all of the documents and files. Waste not, want not. What are we going to do with the doctor, by the way? I mean, a part of me wants to take him, but we did
Dead,
promise.
right?
No, he's just unconscious or incapacitated. Should we turn him in for all of his sins, or can I use him as a guinea pig?
Please just take some samples and let's not bring him
Okay.
along.
Yeah, we should turn him in to try to.
Also,
Is
what
there
were
any
you doing
mention
with
of,
Wait, what
his
was that,
underlip?
Malakai?
Is there any mention of the wife in his experiments? Was she one of the transfused ones, or?
As you if you look through like the different documentation and stuff, you definitely can find some information regarding that she was part of that process. They were pumping her full of it and then seeing if the organism remained in her bloodstream after she had gone through the full amount of withdrawal from it. And from what they understood is that yes, that it was pumped up at that point, that she had extremely high levels of flesh crafting, but she went nuts and killed herself, and so it was a failed experiment in the end.
Okay. So we take all the documents back except for that one, copy it, and give it to everybody who seems important.
Yep, that
Right?
sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah, because then, we made good on our promise.
I feel that
Move on with it.
I like Autochthonia. I wasn't very down for racing, but I feel like we did a pretty good job this trip.
This is a great adventure.
I execute the old man. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to shoot him with my ray gun.
How could you? Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just done with him.
Okay, he's dead.
Boom.
Tycho, you seem like you're in a mood today. You okay there, buddy?
I've had it with these people who keep coming back.
Probably talk to Robert later.
Yeah. Maybe.
Well, I'm happy. Let's go home. I skipped to the car.
Oh yeah, I've after executing the old man, I use the task that's from inside my ray gun to summon the car, give it extra carrying capacity and some hovering capability. Or
Wait.
that's
What's her name? Where is she? His underling that got us here?
Tanya?
Yeah, what are we going to do with Tanya?
I just assumed she died from those giant flesh monsters. Should we try and go save her?
You
think she was
left her
just
down
passed
there?
out.
I totally forgot.
Yeah, she was passed out when we crashed the car into the building. Or from
Yeah.
the crash into the car. And then like the car disappeared and we just like left her in that whatever room that was.
We should probably go get her. I mean, yeah, she was heavily sedated, and that's why she was so helpful. But she did try, right?
Well, I mean, in the end, it is arguable whether she helped us because you drugged her with some truth serum or that she actually felt bad about it.
I mean, the truth serum, I think all the truth serum really did was just make her speak the truth. And her first words was that she was fucking done and sick of him. So I think she would have possibly helped.
Okay, well let's go see if we can find her.
All right, so you guys make your way back out of the laboratory area and back into the mansion area, and you guys come upon a horrific scene of spiders eating. I'm going to say all 4 of those creatures are all dead. They're all been just beat the shit out of each other and just kind of bled out at the end of the battle, and you see the Tanya's laying there unharmed.
She's just sleeping through it.
Yep, passed out.
Man, I really want to do it. I'll shoot her with my gun.
You know that all progenitors aren't bad, right, Tycho? And you don't cross your teacher. I kind of sympathize with her a little.
All right, well, I start walking back up to the car. So, yeah, she's alive. Bring her along.
Drag her by her shoulders. Go.
All right, you guys fly back up to the hotel. No problem.
As I'm walking back to the car, I look down at my father's gun and I say, adventuring. It's never supposed to be like this. Father.
You didn't have to kill that dude.
You did it.
Yeah, I did. I had to kill that old man. Of course I did. That is out of game conversation we're having right now. If you ask Tycho about it, he might say something different.
You want me to tell you something that'll make you feel a little bit better?
Sure.
He's probably got like 3 or 4 other clones by now. So if you're worried about killing him. I mean, that's not necessary.
That's perfect.
We should have searched that whole building or destroyed it.
Think you would keep your clones all together? Fuck no.
Oh yeah, but at least one is there, right?
True.
Oh, that's true. Hmm.
All right, whatever.
Interesting.
All right, so stop off at the Orfeo and get this vampire unloaded.
So are you reporting the acquisition of this vampire, or are you, I'm guessing that you're keeping this under the radar, not letting anybody know that what you've done.
This is mine.
And in that case, are you also turning in the guy you just executed? In that case, are you just not going to mention anything that just happened here, arrive back up on the ship and be like, we're just dropping off something we found?
Shit. Yeah,
race, man.
Well, no, we gotta do.
Literally all we were here for was a race. Okay. Oh yeah, no, the captain might actually snitch on it.
Well, she doesn't know shit about what we did last night. We just dropped off a biopod that we acquired on Autochthonia.
And just dropping it off in Phaedra's lab, nobody needs to see it, nobody needs to worry about it.
Yeah, no. Like Malakai said earlier, do we have that dude's phone number? And just be like, here are the coordinates. Not telling you that we're involved because we weren't, but y'all might want to go down there.
Yeah,
I feel like that's
I'm not going to keep
reasonable
this
way.
permanently on the ship. This is a strictly, this goes to apartment. So that.
Yeah,
so we're just gonna send a tip to the authorities.
I'm gonna let you know that you get a bad feeling about sending a tip to the authorities. Because if they go back with advanced, high-level, powerful, advanced science to decipher what exactly was going on and happened, you're not going to be anonymous anymore.
Nobody needs to know about nothing. He had a bad experiment. It went wrong. That is literally how it looks.
Okay. I guess the question at this point is anybody at this point getting, like, the only person that I can think of is Jimbo getting shafted right now? Because he did sabotage the drones to attack these guys.
No.
So
Tycho, listen to me.
It's fine.
What was his end game? Was to stop these group of people from doing what they were doing. And he was so adamant for that fact that he was willing to blow himself up to get it done. And what did we do? We stopped this group from being able to do what they were doing. I don't know how he got more. This is the best case scenario for him.
Yeah, but also, and I'm just throwing this out here, let's come back one day and bust him out, and then he can be a mechanic on our ship.
Yeah.
He was pretty good.
I did like him.
He's a good mechanic.
Interesting.
He's a little bit crazy, so I kind of like him.
Interesting. I might make Jimbo your mechanic. You know, he might have he might go to prison, but you know, it's not he's not going to Mecca or anything. He's gonna have to do community service because you know he's not necessarily a threat.
Help him with the technocracy.
He has to do technocracy service aboard the Orfeo. Orfeo.
Orfeo.
Oh my God, we're all gonna die.
What was that?
That's my alarm.
All right, so at this point, you guys basically cover your tracks, get back the vampire, put Robert back in his bed so that he doesn't know anything happened.
Shit, we might have to actually kill Tanya. Keep it hush.
You do have Tanya. What are you gonna do with this Tanya here? You can wipe her memory, or well, you'd have to get Robert to help you with wiping of memories, I believe.
Pump her
No, we
full of
don't.
drugs and throw
I
her in
could
an
just
ass.
give her a lobotomy. You okay with that?
I was thinking we just dump her in Robert's bed. Let them figure it out.
Who's evil now?
No. Ooh, yes, I can actually tweak her memories and just make her forget all that happened. And she just got drunk and slept with Robert. How about that?
Yeah, but you're gonna need a mind of 3 to be able to pull that off.
Can I use life science and just fuck with her brain manually?
But you wouldn't really know. You wouldn't be. I would say you can definitely fuck with her brain manually, in the sense of you can take out those memory centers. But I'm not going to allow you without mind sphere. You don't understand how the mind works, so you're not going to be able to fabricate memories.
Okay.
But you can definitely just lobotomize her ass, and she doesn't know shit then.
I'll just lobotomize her. That's easier.
We could just do it, old school, where we literally just gaslight her to, what are you talking about? We didn't do anything last night. You got drunk and slept with Robert.
No, I don't deal with uncertainty, sir.
Well, okay.
I need guarantees. We are dealing with. Do you know what we did yesterday?
Okay. First of all, you don't convince her that she slept with Robert. That is a violation of Robert. Somebody, if you're going to do it to anybody, it has to be somebody who's in on it. So it's either, well, it's one of us 3, because, pansexualism.
I can't do that, Tycho.
Honestly, it could be all of us.
I
Last night, and we just had an orgy.
Well, the problem that you're gonna have is that
Can't
she
do
knows where the laboratory is, and
yes, I
yeah.
need her to
Lobotomize.
forget every fucking thing. Thank you. Malakai, you okay with this?
She's a bad person.
Who?
Tanya.
Oh, okay.
oh my God. Wow.
I mean, we're bad people too, but we're like saving the universe and shit.
I'm just loving Malakai's silence on all of this. Like...
Here's my bottle of scotch. Go have a good day. I have shit to do.
I feel like it
So
might
yeah, I'm
be
gonna lobotomize her.
What was that, Malakai?
might be worthwhile. It might be worthwhile to wait until Ricky is available to do a bit more of the fine-tuned mind work.
Oh.
Why?
No, that's a good point. Maybe just do a little more precise messing with her mind.
Could just make her a vegetable.
Yeah, see, that's what bad people do.
You guys are not going to the good place. You guys are going to the bad place. You don't get to go to the medium place. You don't get to go to the good place. You're going straight to the bad place.
Yeah, I'm sorry. In this mythos, that is just not true whatsoever.
That is called Monday, sir.
This is great.
And I'm all for the greater good, unless it has something to do with the project that I need done.
Okay, after we get done with all this racing
Problem.
stuff that we're gonna definitely do next episode and wrap up Autochthonia, the next thing that you guys are gonna go to is a place of morality so that I can teach you some morals real quick. It'll be fine. It'll be a great game.
No, I feel like we're gonna be here for the next 2 years. It's always gonna be right before that race.
Next time there'll be just an explosion off in the city. Some huge detonation. They're like, "Oh, race is canceled."
Yep.
Now you gotta go investigate the
up.
nuke that went off.
That's the
Finally complete the mission. We wake
that is
up.
the 50th day in a row that the race has been postponed. Jeez.
It's like Groundhog's Day, but it's not Groundhog's Day.
We'll definitely be racing tomorrow.
Well, the team has gone missing. They gotta cancel. They gotta postpone the team until a team member is found.
Okay. Then fine, I sedate her and we'll wait for Ricky.
All right, sounds good. All right, I think at that point we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. And tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but next week, hopefully we're able to get to the race, finish out the race, get you out of Autochthonia, and we can get back to episodic.
Never say the word.
Oh man, it's beautiful. All right, we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you all for watching, and you all have a great night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.